sure. I mean, you making sure that you got the moves right and everything that's going well out there, so that once you have the fight going on March 1st, it's gonna be smooth sailing. And like you said, you ain't gonna leave it to the scorecards with all that type of stuff. So,
not at all.
hey, that should tell y'all that, man. Hey, Ryo, he ain't gonna be playing around with you. He is not gonna be playing around with you. You know what I'm saying? So, being part of the camp there, of course, Russell family, like I said, Russell clan, bloodline of royalty. What is it to carry that Russell name and be part of that, as far as like having world championships and all the accolades are here from the amateurs up to the pros.
I mean, it's an honor to continue the Russell legacy, not only because of my father, but because of my family. We've been doing it for so long. Like I said, I feel like the Russell family is a staple to boxing. Period. Broke records. We made it to the Guinness Book of Records. World champion, held over the longest that ever held the WBC champion was my brother. The title. 2 Olympians. All inside of the same household. You don't really have that. That's kind of like 1 in a million type of thing. Yet alone, it wasn't a lot of extra hands on deck when it came to teaching us, training us, and helping us master our craft. It's just been my father, the support of my mother, and sharing the same environment and battlegrounds with my brothers. So it's always been a family affair type of thing. And for us to take it to these extent, and I feel like I can't just let something like that go in vain. Period. So I want to continue. I definitely will continue. I'll make sure I dig deep and get this. The journey don't end after March 1st, for sure.
Yeah. And you talk about it there. We're talking about battlegrounds and being around your brothers, and you see how how high they've been able to reach and how you've been able to reach. It's just that y'all keep pushing each other. Try harder and harder and harder, because y'all know that all of y'all are great. So you just get even better. Every time you step in the gym, every time you step in the ring.
And it's like whenever I see my brother working out, and it's something that I see that he done did that I kind of like messed up on. That fueled me. That made me like, man, all right, now I'm about to get it right. I see where I went wrong at. I see where I gotta fix my mess up at. And in that sense, like that's how we help each other out. We can't look at each other while we working out at the same time. So it's kind of like we just gotta make sure that we being considerate on what we do, how we do it, and make sure that we open-minded on listening. Because that's a main attribute in this sport. When you are all in and you back up against the wall, you gotta listen to your corner. You gotta listen to your corner and you gotta trust it. So listening is definitely one of the biggest skills that's gonna be necessary in camp as well as in a fight. We're working on all of these things simultaneously.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said there in that conference call, like you there to be, an all-action fighter, and like you said, after cleaning up 140, you said, hey, you're looking for the best fights, whether it's 147 or 135, and you said that before about getting down to the 135. Like you could make it, either way. So
exactly.
What does that mean to like have that mentality of, hey, you know what? I'm a fighter. It don't matter who it is, what weight it is. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna fight.
Of course. I honestly, that just shine a light on how determined a person is. I feel like true determination can make a person ruthless, relentless, because they're not going to let nothing stop them. They're not going to let anything get in their way to get to where they need to get to. So when a person got that mentality, you should give them a nudge or a leg up, because they definitely got their head on their shoulders straight, and they got a plan and a vision on where they're going. I'm one of them ones. I've been saying it. I'm pretty sure it shows in my journey. I'm still here. I got a title fight coming up. I will be victorious.
There you go. Hey, March 1st, you see it. Here Antuanne Russell going to be victorious. And we will say that he is the WBA Super Lightweight Champion. Looking forward to seeing you there March 1st. And, hey, it's time to continue to grind.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.